Just one night, all we got. 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 I ain't got time for you, baby. Either you're mine or you're not. Make up your mind, sweet baby. Right here, right now is all we got.
I'm afraid of whatever. My greatest fear as a child was being paralyzed and not being able to move and like running and trying to scream, and you can't do it.
And then when that happened, actually, this specific thing happened to you. The thing that you were most afraid of.
That's exactly it. Yeah, it materialized. I don't know if, and like you said, it's something kind of weird. Is it something that I subconsciously manifested? Is it, the law of attraction? I don't know what it is. There's something there, obviously. And perhaps that was what caused me to have to face that. And now that I've done that, I feel, I don't feel bulletproof, as I mentioned, but I do feel more comfortable with it. So, almost like a safety net when you're walking on a tightrope. If you know that there's something below you, that's when you freak out. But when you're like, well, there's something okay, because I've done this before, or realizing that I can relax a little bit because I've gone to these steps where it's not comfortable.
Right.
Now that I've done that, I don't feel as intimidated by it. So just the familiarity sometimes is enough to make it different. I think that in some ways that's what happens with us, like you said. If it's something you're afraid of, you're going to allow that to compromise you.
Yeah.
And so I try to look at the stuff that I'm not afraid of, ask why, figure out the rationale, and go from there.
One of the things is that when I was younger and I was in school, I was severely bullied. And that was a really, really difficult period of my life that kind of took me to a very dark place at a very young age, and this was when I was about 11, and that was a really difficult thing to deal with because
and it's interesting because when I began to talk about the brain and when I've written about it, people are almost automatically interested because everyone is a little bit afraid. Everyone's a little bit afraid.
Yeah, the fear factor. Yeah, sorry.
I think that what they're afraid of is losing their brain. They're afraid of Alzheimer's. They're afraid of dementia. They're afraid of becoming feeble-minded. And so when I talk to organizations, corporations are kind of the petri dish of stress, and it has a huge direct effect on the ability and acuity of the human brain. We shrink it all the time through what we're doing. Say again?
So you went to prison, in prison, and you found out that people have wars at work.
Yeah, well, I always like to say the line that, when I was working in prison, I learned a statistic that 94% of all the people there don't believe they're responsible for the actions that put them there. And then I ended up in working in corporations around the world, and I found the same statistic to be true, that about 94% of all the people in corporations don't believe that they're responsible. My background was in psychology and communication, and eventually I ended up working in a unit in television where I was coaching executives for the camera and for media blitzes. And so I ended up doing kind of presentation skills. And I'm still interested in the psychology part of it. And when you present, there's nothing more vulnerable than when you get up in front of a group of people to present something, and the whole idea of stress or hormone comes to play. And I started teaching the whole aspect of what happens in your mind and fear in presentation skills, because presenting is not hard. if you don't have all this neurochemistry getting in the way. And so that's how it dovetails, right?
Oh, doped. Ah.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't want that. But but the fact is that we are all our success is a byproduct of how well we manage our brain on a day-to-day basis.
I mean,
Right.
I'm gonna give a shot, be a talk show host. I'm gonna collect all the wisdom from the world and spread it out.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's so crazy, isn't it? I mean, I'm just thinking like, hey, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
That's it.
And I'm gonna screw up so bad.
Come on now.
Alright, so you meet with God. Imagine that. You meet with God. And you have the chance to talk. What do you say? Well, that's it.
That would be nice. Hey God, what are you afraid of? What's the thing that you're afraid of? Because that probably represents a lot of what we're afraid of as well.
Yeah.
If we're in His image.
Then you would be really afraid. I mean, what's the answer?
Yeah.
Like, shh. Alright, I'm gonna need you to do something for me, alright?
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant.
Last glam at the gully door.
Wisdom with Max Noble. Marcus Aurelius.
Du ger mig lust till jag gonna dö.
Well, no, I don't do that.
Wisdom with Max Noble.